What's going on, y'all? My name is Brent Mitchell. I'm a licensed realtor and investor right here in New Mexico. And today I want to give you 3 tips to help you avoid 3 very common mistakes that young real estate investors make. So take note and let's enjoy the conversation. So let's get right into it. So number one tip is make your money on the buy. Make your money on the buy, or when you buy. Basically means that when you purchase a investment property, go in with the mindset that you plan to find a property undervalued, that you plan to be in a position of equity or value when you close on that initial purchase. You know, a lot of people make a mistake and they say, oh man, like I'm gonna buy this at market value, or I'm gonna get in this bidding war and buy it for more than what it's worth, but wait till I renovate the kitchen. Wait till I renovate that bathroom. It's gonna be worth so much more. Like, that's how you end up losing money. That's how you overshoot your profit projections by, trying to be Miss Cleo and predicting the future, thinking that, once you do X, Y, and Z, you're gonna get this exact amount. One thing that's for sure is that when you're buying a property and you do the proper analysis, that you know what the property is worth and what you're buying it for. And so you want to buy the home for undervalue, and so that when you close on the deal, you're in a position of equity. Prime example, this house that I'm sitting in right now, I purchased this in January, and it's a multi-family home. I bought it as an owner-occupant, and I bought it for $428, but the appraisal came back at $460. So when I closed on this house, I was sitting on roughly $30,000 of equity. So prime example of the position you want to be in when you close the house, that when you sign on the dotted line, you're in a position of equity on day one of ownership. So that's number one. Number 2, make sure the workers that you hire to work on your investment properties, they have verifiable work or they come recommended from someone who you trust. One of the biggest mistakes I made young in my investment career was maybe being too trusting. And so I remember I was renovating a home, another multi-family home, and I needed some work done. And so I went on good old-fashioned Craigslist, and I called this gentleman up. Big on vibes too. That's why I kind of beat myself up on losing money on this particular deal. Big on vibes, called this guy in, seemed nice, seemed reputable, and then I gave him the job on the spot. I said, okay, John, I trust you, and I want to move forward as soon as possible, because as an investor, time is money. He told me he can start the next day, and I wanted to get it done as soon as possible. And so he told me, okay, Brent, I can start tomorrow at 9 o'clock, but I need you to give me money for material. I'm gonna go shopping for some of the materials needed tonight, and I'll be at your house tomorrow at 9 o'clock, ready to work, and yeah, it should be easy peasy. And so I gave him $1,500 cash, happened to have cash on me, gave him $1,500 cash, and then he said, okay, Brent, I'm gonna go shopping, Home Depot, Lowe's tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. As you guys can probably predict, because you guys are so smart, at the time I wasn't, but you guys are so smart, things didn't go well. So 9 o'clock rolls around, 9:15, 9:30, I text John, hey John, this is my text, where you at? What's going on? No reply. I think 2 or 3 hours later, he texts me back, Brent, it's a really bad story. Last night after I left your house, I picked my daughter up, we got in a bad car accident, now she's on life support, I'm by her bedside, and she's not doing well, she may not make it. So, I'm a good person, so I, in my reply, I showed sympathy and empathy, and did the whole spiel, and said, well, I'm praying for you guys and we'll talk soon. So I gave him a day or so, and I got back to him, hey John, are you going to be able to start work? And if not, I need you to refund my $1,500 back. And he replies to me like, shame on you, I'm going through the situation and I can't believe you're talking about $1,500 right now, and I can't believe you're doing that, and I won't be talking to you anymore. And then he blocks me on everything. His ad from Craigslist just disappears. And then it dawned on me, I lost $1,500. He got me. And so make sure you guys don't make that same mistake. Make sure that the workers that you hire, again, they have verifiable work, or they come from someone within your network, highly recommended. It's the best way to move forward with that when trying to find workers to do work on your properties. And then number 3, hire an experienced realtor. One thing that can happen as a young real estate investor, sometimes you hire the realtor you talk to first, not properly vetting whether they're investor friendly or investor minded or savvy. You just talk to the first realtor, let's go, and just trust that they know what they're talking about. With realtors, there's a lot of realtors that practice real estate and they don't know what they're talking about, especially when it comes to a specialty like investing. I remember, again, in my younger years, I found a realtor at an open house, hired them, and decided to work with them. Nice guy, he lives in an apartment, never owned a home before, let alone never was an investor in his own right. And so we're looking at properties, and for 2 or 3 weeks, we looked at properties, and I could feel that we weren't going anywhere. And then also, he was trying to help me analyze different deals, and I could just tell that he wasn't comfortable analyzing real estate numbers because he had never done it before. And so don't make the mistake of just hiring the first realtor that you meet just because you met them in person or just because they're the first person to answer the phone. Ask the right questions. How many investment properties do you own? How many investors do you work with on an annual basis? I like to think like this. Would you work with a fitness coach who was morbidly obese? And the answer is no, because if they can't do it for themselves, how can they do it for you? And so, same concept when picking a realtor. Make sure you pick a realtor who's in their depth, who can really help you make a decision, especially since you're a young investor. You need as much advice as possible. And so leaning on your realtor's expertise is very important. And so with that, if you're watching this video today and you're looking to invest in the New Mexico market, and just keep in mind, New Mexico is an awesome place to invest, guys. It's still a sleepy state. You look at New Mexico geographically. You got Arizona, you got Colorado, Texas. These states are booming. My feeling, as I sit here today, is New Mexico's next. In the next 10 years, there's a boom coming to New Mexico. And so if you're an investor, you currently live in New Mexico, or you're out of state and you're looking to get a slice of the action, call me. I know this market very well. I own multiple properties here, and I can help you navigate this market. Just last year, I think Netflix decided to invest another $30 billion in their Netflix studio right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yes, Netflix has a studio here in Albuquerque. It's actually the largest studio outside California for Netflix. It's right here in Albuquerque. So a lot of people are moving here. There's good vibes here. There's good energy here. And so it's worth a look. So leave a comment below. I love to engage with people looking to invest, people looking to make moves in life. Leave a comment, reach out to me via cell phone, Instagram. Love to connect. And I love you for watching this. I appreciate you watching this video. Stay positive, stay moving, and stay in touch. Thank you so much.